I couldn't look at myself for 2.5 years after my double mastectomy. And I was embarrassed, I felt ashamed, I felt like I was disgusting.
Two years after undergoing a double mastectomy, Linda Morin made the decision to turn her struggle into something positive.
It all started when I've written an article, and the article was called The Courage to Look Beyond.
After years of hiding, a visit to Hippocrates Health Institute in Florida encouraged Linda to embrace her body and her scars.
I like to go topless. I want the world to see how we look after a double mastectomy, that we should no longer hide. We should be proud that we're a survivor. We should be proud of our body. And the first time that I saw myself in the magazine, I went through a depression because I had to look at myself. From there, I had so many emails and calls from people all over the world thanking me for what I had done. And that's when I decided to write the book. And from the book, I decided that I wanted to open a mastectomy store because I know what I was missing in my life while I was going through cancer. I wanted some support.
For the 65 women diagnosed with breast cancer every day in Canada, the news can be frightening and support from loved ones is vital. Brigette Davidson is a 19-year survivor of the disease.
I think I had a nonchalant attitude. It was 1998 when my sister-in-law passed away. She had had breast cancer as well, and she was my only resource. The only person that I knew that had breast cancer that was young, that I could communicate with and share things with that young women go through. And it was at that time when she passed away that I crashed. I was angry, I was scared. I finally came to the realization that women do die of breast cancer.
Treatment for breast cancer can be grueling. Even though she knew it was always a possibility, Linda was not prepared for the emotional trauma when she was told she would lose both her breasts.
And I said, I'm going to lose my breasts? I'm sorry. And I said at this time, and for a woman to lose your breasts, you've lost your womanhood. And here I am single, and I'm going, wow, which man is going to want me now? I have no breasts, I'm going to die. And I got home, and I asked my two boys to sit down, and I told them, Mom has breast cancer. And at the time, my 9-year-old said, Mom, are you going to die? Now, what do you say to a 9-year-old and you're just diagnosed and he's asking you if you're going to die? You can't say, no, I'm not going to die, because you don't know. And yes, I'm going to die, you don't know. So I told my sis, I don't know, but we're going to do everything we can to make sure that we're going to fight this.
While cancer and treatments were beating down her body, Linda discovered the benefits of juicing. Mixing vitamin-rich fruits and vegetables, Linda took to the blender to regain strength and optimism.
Juice Bar was all about teaching people how to heal themselves, how to regain energy. Wheatgrass, juicing, changing your diet, getting off dairy products, it really increases your energy.
Brigette Davidson also turned to juicing through her treatments.
Personally, myself, I did a lot of juicing. This past surgery that I had, even though I did not have any treatments to go through, I do daily kale shakes. I just find after that many surgeries, after that much treatment, that it really helps to boost your immune system, and it gives you the energy where you may not ordinarily have much left in the tank.
A positive attitude and a touch of humor also helped fuel Linda through her fight.
The night before my surgery, my son, my youngest, and we're all meeting for dinner before the surgery, and I says, I don't want to talk about the surgery, I just want us to go on with our lives. And I was wearing this little top, and it was blue, and you tie it in the back, and you could see a little bit of my breasts. And my son, my 9-year-old, goes, you know, Mom, you shouldn't be wearing that top. And I said, why? He goes, well, you could see your breasts a little bit. And I looked at him, you know, he's been hearing for 10 days that Mommy's going to lose her breasts. And I says, you know, Gael, I says, today is Mommy's last day with her boobies. I says, is it okay if I show them a little bit? And he goes, okay, Mom. And then we just started laughing because he understood what was going on.
From one struggle to another, now cancer-free, women must learn to find confidence in their new breastless bodies. Salespeople like Linda can be critical in this sensitive transition.
The sales girl came in, and I'm in the dressing room, and she's asking me to remove my top. And now she is measuring me. It was the most embarrassing moment in my life. I wanted to cry. There's this woman in front of me that doesn't have a clue what it's like to lose your breast, but she is selling prosthesis. She doesn't know what it's like to lose your breast and what is going on in your mind, that a woman is standing in front of you and she's got large breasts and she is sizing you. Yes, she's been with them, but she doesn't know. Nobody will ever know what you are going through unless they went through it. When a woman comes into my store, I'm able to relate to her. I know how to make her feel comfortable. I could joke with her because I don't have breasts. I've been there. I've lived it. I know exactly what she is feeling.
Through its ups and downs, cancer has given both Linda and Brigette a new positive perspective on life.
I think what I take most out of it is I'm now living my life instead of fearing my life.
Knowing that I made a person feel good or a person smile, that is everything to me.
For the 25th hour, I'm Zoryana Cherwick.
And that way there you have a boob.